Ayan guys, it's officially our actually this will be our only whole day tour here in Kota Kinabalu, and right now is already 9:30 a.m. So, tapos na kami nag-breakfast guys. Yeah, at the back of me is our accommodation. We have stayed here in Escapes Backpackers in Kota Kinabalu. No, so this is a hostel guys. So bunk beds yung kanilang gamit. So, kahapon is we explored the Filipino handicraft market. Hindi doon yun lang yung naging itinerary namin yesterday. Ma'am Anamay is strolling at the back. So, yun na yung naging itinerary namin kagabi at saka tatulog na kami nag-rest for today's activity. So, our agenda for today is mag-ikot-ikot lang around Kota Kinabalu. This is a walking city tour. Ang dami mga alibobot sa aking likod. So maglilibot na kami. Initially, we planned sana to do island hopping. Since our AJ will not permit it, so hindi na kami tumuloy sa island hopping. So mag-explore na kami DIY in the town of Kota Kinabalu. Our accommodation is located at the heart of Kota Kinabalu. Nasa harap niya is a mall and a walking distance to Filipino handicraft market. So, most of the establishment here in Malaysia nag-open siya at 10 a.m. So, we cannot start early our tour. So, mga 10 pa talaga tayo lalabas. Saba lagi mo ay nagkuan ko din nag-spill. Dili mo magplano sa kung sa ko ang video no. Lagot kayo mo ay. Our itinerary for this DIY na city tour is punta kami ng dalawang mosque. Tapos mall, pagmo-mall daw. Tapos pupunta sa Gaya Street. Yung Gaya Street pala is just like sa atin sa Philippines na parang Sunday market lang siya. So nag-open lang yung kanilang mga stores during Sunday. So fortunately kasi Sunday ang ating schedule dito sa Kota Kinabalu, so open na maya ang Gaya Street. So doon yung pasalubong shopping later. Dito kami nakastay ngayon guys. Escapes Backpackers. Tignan niyo. Si ate, Bisaya din si ate. It's a hostel guys, maliit lang siya. Tapos meron silang free breakfast. Yung breakfast namin ngayon is parang Malay food, Malaysian food. Ito yung front desk. So ngayon is aalis na tayo. Ito yung hallway nila, yung hagdanan nila pababa at saka paakyat ng accommodation. Ayan, Escape Backpackers. You can search this accommodation in Agoda. Ayan guys, so we are now outside of our accommodation. Yan yung sinasabi ko sa inyo na mall, harap namin. Tapos dito lang, yan, walk straight on this alley, is nandiyan na yung Filipino handicraft market. Diyan tayo nagpunta kagabi. May currency exchange dito guys, sa harap, malapit sa aming accommodation, via money transfer. So here in Kota Kinabalu, they uses the right hand of nasa right side yung kanilang driver's seat. And we are now on our way to our first destination. Una natin bisitahan is yung masjid na mosque here in Kota Kinabalu. Andito na kami ngayon guys sa Masjid Bandaraya Kota Kinabalu Mosque. Currently may nagaganap na prayer. So parang picture taking is currently not allowed. So bumiyahe kami ng mga at least 10 to 15 minutes from our accommodation to reach here. So Grab yung ginagamit namin na transportation to and from any point of the destination here in Kota Kinabalu. Ayan guys. So ito yung visiting hours nila. Tapos, merong entrance fee dito sa mosque para makapag-picture taking at saka makapag-pasok tayo sa loob. Uy! nakasuot na tayo ng hijab. Ayan guys. So 5 ringgit yung suot ng hijab at saka 5 ringgit din yung entrance. So we will take it 10 ringgit. So, kailangan mo magsuot ng hijab para makapag-tour around ka ng masjid mosque. Ayan guys. So parang may something mass inside. So bawal tayong pumasok. Ayan na guys. This is the front at the back of the mosque. This side. So mas maganda yung spot dito. Kaso lang hindi masyadong clear yung water kaya hindi magre-reflect yung mosque. Actually, pag $5, pag 5 ringgit lang yung babayaran mo saka walang hijab, iikot ka lang doon. Ayan. Pwede ka na mag-photo op dyan. So option na lang talaga pagsuot ng hijab. Tapos na kami nag-explore guys sa may likuran. So may magandang photo op din doon sa may likod ng mosque na ito. Currently the weather is medyo mainit siya guys. Kaya wearing a hijab is still another nag-intensify sa init ng lugar dito. So after here, I think mag-proceed na kami sa another mosque na naman, which is a golden mosque. Okay, andito na tayo sa Sabah State Museum. I know Sabah State Mosque. So from the masjid na una natin na mosque, mga 10, 15 to 20 minutes yung taxi ride. Hinahanap namin yung kasamahan namin guys. Kasi we are 7 packs. So, bawal pasukan ngayon kasi holiday ba sa kanila or holy hour? Parang may prayer meeting daw po sa loob. So parang may nagpe-pray po sa loob. So bawal tayong pumasok this time. Today is Sunday. So nasa labas lang siya. Private pala ito. Fact check pa Ma'am Luisa. Private pala ito na establishment. So not for tourist attraction. It's not a tourist attraction. Pero okay lang naman sa labas magpa-pay. Ito lang from our last destination kanina guys. So dito na tayo ngayon sa Gaya Street. So yung Gaya Street is just like a street market nga parang yung mga tiyagi-tiyagi din natin sa Pilipinas. Doon kung saan nakalatag lahat ng mga bilihin. So yung Gaya Street guys is just only operating every Sunday hanggang 1 PM lang siya. Tsaka as per checking may Friday din siya. Kaso lang di ko pa certain ano yung time. Ganun siya. No? This is a full block street na puro tinda. No? Food, mga bilihin, bentahan. Ayan. Pasok tayo dito sa store kung ano mabili natin. Almond chocolate for only 25 ringgit. May kainan din dito guys. Napaka-lively ng Gaya Street. No, so if you were planning to buy souvenirs, I think here in Gaya Street na ang bongga. Dito na yung center ng Gaya Street guys. Itong rotonda dito. So I think the market ends here. Tapos most of the stores now are nagliligpit na sila. Kasi until 1 PM lang yung bentahan. Parang tiyangge-tiyangge. Guys, just like in our country, in the Philippines, no? Pag nandito ka sa mga street market, you need to haggle, no? So, kailangan yung mga haggle skills niyo. Kasi, tumatawad sila. Actually, nagpapatawad sila. So, may mga nabili tayo na life magnets from 20, yung 4 na piraso, na-haggle ko siya into 15 na ringgit. No? So, it's a big deal already. Yan, so, your haggling skills will be tested in this area and Kota Kinabalu. Guys, may mga bentahan dito ng dried mango. Sasarap. They have one specific mango though guys na dito lang sa kanila makikita. This one. Parang coconut shell yung kanyang labas. Pero mangga yan siya. So each one cost 16 ringgit. Yung isa. Tapos may promotion sila na if you buy 7, there will be 1 plus 1 free. Ayan, so I bought a chocolates at saka dried mango. Hi, ate! She's so very nice. No? So maraming promotion dito na store. So you have to try it, guys. Ha? So right now is magla-lunch din tayo. Maybe along this Gaya Street na din tayo magla-lunch. Guys, we had our lunch there. Masarap yung hainan na chicken. Tapos, this is the Gaya Street. Within, ayan. Dito rin pala sa Gaya Street pakikita yung Atkinson Clock Tower. This is ito yung clock tower na natira during the war here in Kota Kinabalu. So after namin sa Gaya Street, so we hailed again a Grab. Papunta na kami ngayon sa another mosque na naman, guys. So mosque hopping tayo dito sa Kota Kinabalu. This time, this is a pink mosque. Located siya inside the university here in Kota Kinabalu.
Tourist, right?
Yeah. Guys, we need to purchase first a ticket before tayo totally mag-enter sa university. 10 ringgit, guys, ang entrance. Sa ticket, tulad na yung mga ganito. Marami kayo pupunta. Ito yung map. Malaki pala siya. Area. Guys, ito na yung Masjid Pink Mosque na inside a university here in Malaysia. So medyo malayo ito ng destination, guys, no? Mga I think nasa 30 minutes lang ito na taxi ride. So I suggest na pag pumunta kayo, gusto magplan kayo magpunta dito, coming from Masjid, yung unang mosque na ating pinuntahan, doon na din kayo sumakay ng taxi going here kasi mas malapit pa siya doon. Kasi kung sa Gaya Street kayo manggagaling, medyo malayo siya, tsaka mas malaki yung fare ng Grab. So the entrance here is 10 ringgit. And then, actually you can explore the entirety of the university. Nasa loob siya ng university, guys, yung mosque na pink. So I think sa labas lang tayo makapag-picture. Yan siya. Display ng personal here, yung magiging route natin. Kasi napakalaki. Yan. Aside kasi sa pink mosque, marami pa kasing mga spots, pictures, TikToks here sa loob ng university. Pero currently lang talaga, guys, sobrang init ng Kota Kinabalu right now. Oh my God. Dito guys, is ina-offeran kami ng ride service kasi sa sobrang laki ng museum, hindi siya kayang lakarin. If you are going to walk the entirety of the spots here sa university, aabot ng 4 hours. So kaya nag-offer siya ng ride service. So for 1 hour and 30 minutes, iikutin niya tayo sa lahat ng spots dito sa University ng Malaysia. So maraming spots dito, guys. May nakita ka kaming beach na maganda. Ayan. Pero nahagil namin siya kasi yung original price niya is 50 ringgit per head. So since 7 kami, so nahagil namin siya into 35 ringgit. Finally, nakapag-decide din kami to get the car service to tour us around sa university. The funny thing here is yung first nila na pricing, guys, na 50 ringgit per head, no? Kasi 7 kami. Nahagil namin siya into 150 ringgit na. Kami na lahat, no? So para nakatipid kami, naging 21 ringgit na lang siya per head. Mayroon silang refreshment dito, guys, na Pukbanga. Yeah. So, bumili tayo within 18 ringgit. Oh, this one is the King Mango. This one? Oh. Yan yung sasakyan natin. This will be the car that will be used to tour around the university. And so, nakasya tayo sa isang Avanza, guys.
$21.
So, from 50 per head, the original price na 50 ringgit. So we haggled it into 21 ringgit, no? So when you are here in Kota Kinabalu, especially in Malaysia, you have to exercise your haggling skills. Oh my God! Look at that map! Guys, this is the view here. So first stop namin is itong mountain view, something else. It's, oh my gosh! Overlooking the waters of Kota Kinabalu. Yung activity dito is just only photo op. So you can see the ocean from the Kota Kinabalu. So mas maganda dito guys pag magsa-sunset ka. Next stop is the beach. Oh my God. So nahil yung ating inner child. Supposedly kasi mag-beach sana tayo, no? Pero hindi siya na-push through. But here we are. May beach that is on the university. This is the only university guys na napuntahan ko so far na may beach in the vicinity of the university. Oh my gosh. At saka hindi lang siya basta beach, white sand beach. Oh my God. Kung dito ako nag-aaral siguro no baka araw-araw magka-cutting class ako dito ako sa beach. Diyos ko Lord, ang ganda ng dagat sa likod. Tsaka si Jong, parang paligo ay na dyan siya, ay patuloy na siya maligo. Pagligo na gunayang kuan. Pak. Okay, nahil yung ating ano.
Sir Jern, kung di ka magskwela.
Kung di ka magswela no, time to time, every day, magsige ko cutting class.
Time
Maligog dagat. May mga bentahan din siya dito guys sa beach. After namin sa beach guys, kasi dito na naman tayo. Dito naman tayo sa isang spot. Parang may clock tower dito ng university. At saka dyan yung parang may hagdanan ng colorful stairs. No? So, of course, photo op lang yung ating agenda dito. Yung aming kuya driver, magaling din siya mag-take ng photo. Ayan o. Di masyado makita sa camera pero colorful yung stairs niya. Paakyat. Guys, shout out ni kuya. Ang galing mag-take ng photo ni kuya. Okay. Tapos kami nakapag-photo op guys. Photo op kami dyan sa hagdanan. At saka sa Bedewan Counselor. Ito na to. This will be the last spot. Right, Sir AJ?
Oh, I'm the counselor.
Yeah. So from 50 ringgit, nahagil namin to 22 ringgit na lang.
Yes.
Pero dapat lang naman kasi konti lang pala napuntahan natin. No, correct. It should have been slower pa than that. Pero we're back at the airport. We're now at the airport of Kota Kinabalu guys. After namin kanina nag-tour around the city is nagbalik kami sa accommodation and dito na tayo ngayon for our flight going back to Manila at 1:38. We'll be flying via AirAsia. It's now the airport in Kota Kinabalu. Maliit lang yung airport nila guys. Done with our check-in at saka immigration check. Time check, what time is it? Oh my God, 12 midnight na guys. So our flight going to Manila is at 1:45 a.m. So our gate is just at the B3. So malapit pa yung gate natin. No, so this is a red-eye flight guys. So this is the only flight na may direct flight going to Manila. And only AirAsia operates a direct flight to our country. Oh my gosh. So wala tayong choice. So mag-red-eye flight tayo. Diyan banda yung guys, yung immigration ng Malaysia. Kota Kinabalu. Sabalan below the wind. And my final thoughts of our trip guys is okay rin naman. Yung trip namin with the Brunei and Kota Kinabalu was fun. My impression sa Brunei is the country in Brunei guys is just the first time ko siya. So I would really say na medyo tahimik ang lugar. Straight, yeah, that's correct. Straight na lugar guys. And then, maraming bawal actually. Tapos medyo mahirap yung transportation sa Brunei. And yung food naman is okay. Medyo mura. May mga mura siya may mga mahal. Depende na talaga kung saan kayo kakain. Sabi kasi nila pag Brunei daw, bisitahin yung Brunei is a country foreign. I would say na medyo slightly tama din naman yun siya na impression. Kasi medyo slightly boring yung Brunei. However, Brunei has its own beauty na nabibigay niya sa mga tourists. Kaya gano'n na din siya kaguti din yung country na Brunei. Meanwhile, sa Kota Kinabalu, kung gaano ka-boring sa Brunei, is ganyan naman kagaganda at saka saya sa city of Kinabalu. So that's it. So yung travel natin is just only for a quick getaway from our long weekend trip. And I hope to see you again. I hope thank you pala for watching up to the very end of our episode of this trip. And we hope to see you again in our next travel video. Bye-bye!